afternoon, gamers, and welcome back to the Mass Effect playthrough. I find myself in a very unfortunate set of circumstances. It's currently 1:21 in the morning, if my clock is to be believed, and it should be. My phone has never been wrong on the time, that I know of at the very least. But yeah, I figured that I would just go ahead, get started on recording part 3, and, put all that together. Hopefully by the time... sorry, I keep saying I do this a lot, as you can tell if you've gotten this far. Nope, there it is again. Okay, I'm gonna stop commenting on it. But yeah, by the time I'm done recording and editing, hopefully I'll be able to get some good quality sleep. Alright, gamers, let's go ahead and get back on this. Last time we were together, we wrangled up Garrus and we wrangled up Rex. We spoke with Emily Wong, who wanted us to get some information for her her personal investigation. If we look over there, she's actually, or maybe she's not there. She's not on the other side. Never mind. This is not Emily Wong right here. She has a very similar hairstyle though. Emily Wong was right there last time we were together. Yeah.
If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino over in Flux.
See, we do have to visit a casino, Garrus. Rex, what are you doing back there, buddy? You guys see him back there? I think he's stuck on that NPC, but we do have to go to, not a casino, we have to go to a bar, and unfortunately enough, the Flux isn't it, even though the Flux is the more reputable of the two choices you've been given.
I don't sell this one.
You know? Oh?
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
She was just
spent
trying
most
to
of my
help.
time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Sorry about that if my mic, messed up.
Here you go.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
No problem, Conrad. For role-playing there, I would like to imagine that she's like I mentioned a few episodes back, or at least I alluded to it, or I think I did. I like to imagine that she's more of the humble type hero. She doesn't really like flaunting her status or flaunting the fact that she's done all these great things. She's just trying to vibe, live, and help out as many people as she can. Oh, we're saving. I didn't tell her to do that. Huh. Seems like we're good here. Thought something was gonna happen. Oh, never mind.
Look out!
Probably just pick a target and stick with it. That missed completely. There's somebody up there. Get down from there. Right to the dome, buddy. Boom. Ooh, get down. Why is everybody else's stuff blowing? Oh, right. Krogan have regenerative abilities, but not in the sense of that you would expect. I think Rex says that eventually we'll say that they have like a redundant nervous system. Whoa, that's Rex. I was about to shoot my own friend. Got him. Okay. Very nice. Alright, we've all regrouped. That's a corpse.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I bet it is. Smart people. I mean, I guess they consider the fact that we
Would've been
just
quicker to just kill them.
slaughtered
people
an
isn't always
entire
the
room
answer.
of people. You know? Easy weapon locker. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we can get out of here. Oh, no, I don't reduce it to Omni Gel. I will eventually need Omni Gel, but if I do anything like that, I'll have to do it off camera. I get down, Shepard? Shepard, are you telling me this isn't cover? Okay. And you died because of that. Garrus for carrying, I need you out of my way.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here, I don't know where she is, that's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The
Uh-huh.
Quarian isn't here, said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
With the secret code, apparently, too.
Nobody meets
Or
the
two,
Shadow
apparently.
Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
I am in charge here. You ever pull another stunt like that?
It was the only contract I had left. And don't we have something more pressing to worry about?
See, yeah, we do, but I could have had more questions for him.
If we don't go now.
Yeah, we'll get there. Just gotta get Emily's data. Hold on. I think that was it, but I'm gonna make sure it's not in this as well. My man Fist is just the corpse. Alright, we gotta go save her. Ooh, gotta go. Run, Shepard, run. They have apparently called in backup that I do not have the time to deal with. I need these fools out of here, and I need them out now. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Not of history, but of the barrier. Okay, that I have got to stop trying to reload like that. That's not gonna do much. That didn't hit. Somebody else killed him. Ow. Run, Shepard. Run. There's a life in need of saving. There's a life in need of saving. Run. Or jog at a brisk pace because you're tired, of course. Go, go, go.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's
Creepy
off.
freaking dude. Ooh, get him. As for you... It's a good thing we can kill the creepy freaking dude, huh? I can get my shots to land, oof. Yeah, do that. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been hitting sabotage. But you know what? Come here. I'm gonna get you. I'm probably taking people out of the immersion. Let's not do that. Goodness, you have at least more health than most NPCs. Ma'am.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We
Sure
could take her
thing,
to the
Dylan.
human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
Sure thing, Teller.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? A Quarian?
What are you up to, Shepard?
You wanted proof Saren's a traitor. This is it.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Caden and Ashley with me, actually, because they were there with me originally when we first got here, so I'm gonna take them to go confront the Council with evidence against Saren, you know? Unless something happens in a few moments, like in between hand, I'll see you guys in just a moment. In between hand? What kind of sentence is that? I'll see you guys if nothing happens on the way down.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Sure thing, man.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
That's Ashley's.
The 212? Your wife was serviceman Nirali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nirali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nirali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this.
A justifiable one, at least.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
I feel you, man. Let me go speak with this man before we go talk to the council, because this seems very important. Like, not even seems very important. This is like, why are you holding this man's wife's corpse? What possible justification? I'm gonna talk to this guy afterwards. What possible justification could you possibly have for holding this man's wife hostage?
My goodness, you're Commander
Yes,
Shepard.
her corpse, her
Made for
corpse
quite a briefing in the
hostage. Jesus.
diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime.
Yeah,
as Mr.
we
Bhatia
know.
no doubt told you.
Ashley's whole group was
Her
wiped
wounds are
out.
inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks.
Bro, there's
Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death
there is
than she did in
no
life.
way
I understand what you're
that
trying
she's
to do,
the only
but
person
holding
that
the
got
body
lit
is
up by
wrong.
these new
Commander,
bullets.
You of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Not gonna risk an incident. This man's worried about his job. That seems to be the only thing he's worried about. Oh, the boys are gone. Look at that. They're gone. Is that Rex? No, that is a Turian with thing on his back, like same color palette.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression?
I think so.
Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'm investigating them
What
too,
do you know
man.
about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
I agree, man.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it.
He has
I'm
nice
busy, man,
eyes.
Commander. Are we done here?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Sure thing, man. Sure thing. Let's just go ahead and crack this really quickly. I like to imagine that she's just walking into this man's office, hacking into his computer, and then leaving without any Just clarification. Okay, diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. Quote, my fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. If you understand us, if you will tolerate us, we must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking Ada cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. For anybody that does not know, biotics are not a species. Well, you'll find out eventually, but they're not a species. All right, let's go let Mr. Badia know that his wife's corpse will be returned to him so that he can have a proper funeral for her. Then we'll do a little bit of a cut, and we'll end up back in the Citadel,
again,
the council's office in the Citadel.
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, man. Have as much of it.
I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nerali, loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night before she went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear it again.
I was going to tell him to have as nice of a life as he could manage without his wife. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the Citadel. In the council's office on the Citadel. We're already on the Citadel.
Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the council.
Did not mean to trigger that cutscene. Welcome back, gamers.
A major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
Then you are blind.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No! It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
I faced Saren on Eden Prime and exposed him for a traitor. I've proven myself.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
I'm not doing
Come
that.
with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Not even a thank you from the Ambassador.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
That was a massive moment in this universe's human history. I'm glad you were all here to witness it with me. I would be lying if I said the first time that I saw that scene, I didn't get goosebumps up and down my arms. Yes. Alright, gamers, as you can see, I'm about to level up. I'll see you guys in just a moment. We aren't going to be continuing immediately on with the main story. We're going to go help out Shaira with her problem, make sure there are no other minor things that we have to do for here on the Citadel, and then we'll head out, get started with the real meat and potatoes of the story. See you guys in just a moment.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Oh, right. Completely forgot that we had to give Emily Wong that information. Hey, Emily.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Thank you.
I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Thank you.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now,
Sure.
if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Very nice. I hope your investigation goes as well as it can for the safety of the locals here on the Citadel. Alright guys, I'll see you in just a moment. Alright guys, we found ourselves back at the Coruscant. Let's go ahead and head up here and see if we can find that guy that we need to speak with, the general and such. Very nice. It's not this guy.
I got business here, but not with you.
Fine, man, be like that. There he is, General Septimus.
Commander! What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good! And lies have been killing me for
Bro.
days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn
Oh, that sounds like a
galaxy that
big
helps me
you
forgive.
problem.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about
Exactly,
She
Caden.
rejected me.
Bro, what?
Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside.
Bro, she said no. Accept that and move on.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right.
And if you can't move on, at least don't spread lies about her.
So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Thank you, Caden.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right, I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower.
Still don't think she's gonna accept your buddy, but
Say, you're a
go
bright
for it.
kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra
That
credits?
really depends,
What do you want
bro.
me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
We spoke to him last episode.
Because I told
Caden, you were there.
Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to? And where is he?
We've already
His name
spoke.
is Zelter.
Okay.
He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
Alright, get off of your leathery backside and straighten up, man. No, don't thank me.
You might make a good general yourself one day.
Out of here, bro.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
And taking it out.
Because you don't understand women.
Ashley, what does that mean? Alright, y'all. I'll see you guys once we're back at the Elcor diplomat.
News, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Strained greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Not true. Look at this.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human.
Golly, listen to his steps.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
Yeah, Din.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Not really.
Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Thank you, Kalen. Thank you very much.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Elcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become.
Please don't touch me again.
I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Oh, it's Shaira.
Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Elcor Ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Thank you, Shaira. I feel like...
Remember my words, Commander. They will give you strength.
I feel as if she's as good as she is, as good at what she... Okay. I feel like Shaira is as good at doing what she does because of how much she knows about the people who come to visit her. Like, she goes out, she researches these people, gets all their information, and is able to formulate some kind of profile based on, based on them. Because what she was referring to then was the fact that Mags here has a military family, or grew up in one, and then ended up losing her squadron, right? I feel like she does that for everybody, but because it's both personal as well as easily accessible to the public, it feels as if she's doing something like deeper, I don't know. Those are just my 2 cents. I don't know what I'm rambling about. I'll see you guys in a moment.
So, Williams, are you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Oh, we've got Udina and Anderson.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours.
Does he want to?
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
Exactly.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
So that's why you have this deep-seated grudge against him?
It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
Fair enough, Udina.
If they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr.
Oh, if she's her daughter, she probably has some kind of information
She was
about her.
exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Ooh.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
Alright, she's a bootlicker, but she's not that much of a bootlicker. If I have stuff to do, I got stuff to do. Alright, Anderson, I gotta ask you about this story.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't.
See, he didn't want to do it.
You're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by
I don't know why she said that so mean.
He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
Jeez Louise.
There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians.
And they let him keep his Spectre position?
The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame.
That
ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Bureaucracy at its finest.
How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a
That's ridiculous, bro.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping
See,
Saren.
I didn't want to end the conversation that way, but that's not the only... I mean, that was the only way to end it, like...
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
I hate that part.
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
So they're a corporatocracy.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Thank you, Anderson. I appreciate everything you've done for us, as well as the fact that you're giving us the ship and the crew. I've got a speech to make, gamers, and after we make that speech, we're going to go ahead and speak with our crew, and that'll be the end of today's video. So I'll see you, well, I guess I'll see you in a minute. Just like usual, I've said that more than a handful of times this video.
Stand by, shore person.
Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on. The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Some speech, huh? Well, now we're going to go downstairs, talk to all of our companions, and just like I said like 2 minutes ago, then we'll head on out for the evening. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video thus far. If you haven't, I'm very curious as to how you made it to this point, but hey, I appreciate you for sticking around. First down the chopping block is my boy Caden Alenko, a personal favorite of mine.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Not exactly the best introduction for one of my favorite characters, but hey, he'll have something to say the next time we head out, I promise you. Now we're gonna go down here, and Ashley, Rex, and Garrus are all here, and then behind me on the other side is where Tally is staying. We'll speak to her as well. I forgot to speak with Dr. Chakos, but we'll probably do that next episode, or sometime down the line if we don't do it then.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
That right there is known as the genophage, and it's a very contended point in the fandom.
Humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Very contended.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it.
And the Turians deployed it.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So, what you saying?
What's your opinion of the
So, what
last
you say,
mission?
Rex?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make
Still
sure it
very
doesn't happen
quiet.
again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Sure thing, Ash.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
How'd you say it like that, Shepard? That sounded like a threat, kind of. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the way you said dismissed, Chief. Alright, Tali or Tali, Zora, Bus, Naraya.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I should go.
See you later.
Because Tali doesn't get as much, as many lines and such as the other guys do. I'm gonna leave some of her content for later, but for now, gamers, I think I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. If you've got any criticisms other than me stuttering and not really knowing what to say, because I will try and work on that, please feel free to drop them in the comments. Or if you want to say something nice, go for it. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.